Question number 1. Given the functions f of x is equal to these two, for all value of x, find the value of the constants a, p, and q, where p is less than q. So this part, the quadratic functions, is written in vertex form, and this part is in intercept form. So to find the value of a, p, and q, we're going to change the vertex form to intercept form and do the comparison. So the vertex form, you need to change it to general form first by using the expansions. Then later on, you're going to factorize the general form to find the intercept form. So the function is f of x equal to, so here first we're going to do the expansions for the bracket parts. Now by doing the expansions, you're going to get x squared, and minus 3x is minus 6x. Here you're going to have a positive 9 minus 8. Next, we're going to multiply all the terms inside the bracket with the number 2. So 2x squared minus 12x plus 18 minus 8. Next, we're going to solve for the like terms. So here you're going to have plus 10. So 2x squared minus 12x plus 10, this one is in general form. Then we're going to change it to the intercept form. So we're going to let the a equal to 1. Therefore, we're going to do the factorization first. So we're going to have a common factor of number 2. And for these two terms here, you just need to divide it by 2. So here you're going to have minus 6x plus 5. Next, we're going to do the factorizations for this part. If you are able to do it straight away, then do it. If not, you can use the calculator to help you. So for this part here, the a is equal to 1, the b is equal to negative 6, and c is equal to 5. You're going to input this into your calculator to find the root. So you're going to get the answer x equal to 1, and the other answer is x equal to 5. Then next we're going to do the factorization part. So here x equal to positive 1. Here it will be x minus 1. And for the second bracket, x equal to positive 5. Here will be x minus 5. So this is the intercept form. Now to find the value of a, p, and q, we're going to do the comparison. So the a is equal to 2, the p and q is equal to 1 and 5, and as the p is less than q, so we can confirm that the p is equal to 1 and the q is equal to 5. Question number 2. Express each of the following vertex form into general form and intercept form. To change vertex form to general form, then we're going to do the expansions. And from general form to intercept form, then we're going to do the factorizations. So questions A. So the f of x is equal to bracket x minus 2 squared minus 1. So first we're going to do the expansions for the bracket part here. So here you're going to have x squared minus 4x plus 4 minus 1. So here you're going to have 4 minus 1, which is plus 3. So these parts here is the quadratic functions in general form. Then we're going to change to intercept form. So here as the a is equal to positive 1, so straight away we can do the factorization parts. You can also use the calculator to help you in this part. So by inserting the a equal to 1, b negative 4, and c positive 3 into the calculator to find the roots. If you do that, you're going to get the x is equal to 3, The other one, the x is equal to 1. So the first bracket here, you're going to get x. As this one is a plus 3, so here will be minus 3. So the second one will be x minus 1. So this is the quadratic functions in intercept form. So now let us move to questions B. So first we're going to do the expansions for the bracket part here. So here you're going to have 4x squared minus 2x, which is minus 4x plus 1. Then we're going to expand this. So you're going to get minus 4x squared. Here you're going to have plus 4x and minus 1. So I'm going to rearrange this and solve for the like term. So you're going to get minus negative 4x squared plus 4x. So here is a positive 9 minus 1, which is plus 8. So this part here is the quadratic functions in general form. Now we want to change it to intercept form. So first we're going to let the a equal to 1. So we're going to have a common factor of negative 4 at the front here. And for these two here, you're going to divide it by negative 4. So here you're going to get minus x. Here you're going to have minus 2. Now we're going to do the factorization for this part. Now you can also use the calculator to help you by inserting a equal to 1, b negative 1, and c negative 2 into the calculator to find the roots. So if you do that, you're going to get x equal to positive 2. The other one is x equal to negative 1. So for the first bracket, as this is plus 2, so here will be x minus 2. This is minus 1, so here it will be x plus 1. So this is the quadratic functions in intercept form. Question C. So first we're going to expand for the bracket part here, which is the x plus 1. So here you're going to have x squared plus 2x plus 1 minus 18. Then we're going to multiply this with the number 2 at the front. So plus 4x plus 2 minus 18. So here 2 minus 18 is negative 16. So this part here is the quadratic functions written in general form. Next we want to change it to intercept form. So we're going to let the a equal to 1. So we're going to have a common factor here of number 2. So here we're going to divide each of the terms here with number 2. So here you're going to have plus 2x minus 8. Now we're going to do the factorization for the bracket part here. So you can use the calculator to help you. The a is 1, the b is plus 2, and c is negative 8 to find the root. So you will get the answer x equal to 2, and the other one is x equal to negative 4. So here is plus 2, so here will be x minus 2. And this one is minus 4, so here will be x plus 4. So this is the quadratic functions written in intercept form. Question number 3. Find the vertex of these functions and convert it into general form. So the vertex of this function is also known as the maximum points, as the value of a is equal to negative 1 over 2, which is less than 0. So from the bracket here is x plus 4, therefore the coordinate x of the vertex will be negative 4. This negative 5 here is the coordinate y for the vertex. Now to change the vertex form to general form, then we're going to do the expansions. So the function is negative 1 over 2 x plus 4 square minus 5. So first let us do the expansions for the bracket part here. So here you're going to have x squared plus 8x plus 16 minus 5. Next, we're going to multiply each of the terms here with the negative 1 over 2. So you're going to have negative 1 over 2 x squared minus 4x minus 8 minus 5. So next, we're going to solve for the like terms. Negative 5 minus negative 8 minus 5, which is equal to negative 13. So this is the general form of these functions. Question number 4. The diagram on the right shows the graph of the quadratic functions f of x, where a, h, and k are constants. Given negative 2, 16 is the maximum points of the graph, so a state the value of a, h, and k. So the information inside the bracket here is going to tell you the x-intercept, and k is going to tell you the y-intercept. As this one, the x-intercept is a negative 2, so the bracket here will be x plus 2. So if I substitute the value into the vertex form here, I'm going to have f of x equal to a x plus 2 square plus 16. So by doing the comparison here, the h is equal to 2 and the k is equal to 16. Now, to find the value of a, I'm going to insert a coordinates of any points that I know from the quadratic graph here. So in this case, I'm going to choose the y-intercept because I know the coordinate is 0, 12. So when the x is equal to 0, you're going to have the fx equal to 12. So I'm going to substitute these coordinates into the vertex form that I have here. So at the point 0, 12. So we want to find the a. So the x here, we're going to substitute it with 0 plus 2 square plus 16. And the fx is going to be the 12. Now here you're going to have 2 square, which is 4a, equal to 12 minus 16. So the a will be negative 4 divided by 4. So the a is equal to negative 1. Questions B. Hence, express the functions in general forms and intercept form. So now, as we know the value of a, h, and k, so the functions in vertex form will be negative bracket x plus 2 square plus 16. To change it to general form, we're going to do the expansions. So here you're going to have x squared plus 4x plus 4 plus 16. Next, expand this. You're going to get negative x squared minus 4x minus 4 plus 16. Then solve for this part. You're going to get positive 12. So this part here is the quadratic functions in general form. Next, we want to convert this into the intercept form. So we're going to let the a equal to positive 1. So we're going to do the factorization first with the common factor of negative 1. So I'm just going to write negative here. So here we're going to divide these two with negative 1. So here we're going to have positive 4x minus 12. Next, we're going to do the factorizations for these bracket parts here. So you can use the calculator to help you. The A is 1, the B is positive 4, the C is negative 12. To find the root using your calculator, you're going to get the answer. X is equal to negative 6 and the other one is x equal to 2. So for the first bracket here, as this one is minus 6, so here will be x plus 6. This one is plus 2, so here will be x minus 2. So this is the functions in intercept form. Question number 5. Express each of the following in the vertex forms where a, h, and k are constants. So to change it to vertex form, we're going to use the method completing the square. So first, make sure the quadratic functions is written in general form. So for questions A, so this function already written in general form, so straight away we can convert it into the vertex form. So first, make sure that A is equal to positive 1. So in this case, it is. So next step, x squared minus x. So after this, we're going to add in a number so that this part will become the area of a square. So here the b is negative 1. We're going to divide it by 2 and then we're going to square it. To keep the equation as it is, so we're going to minus exactly with the numbers that we add in. And don't forget, we still have a minus 6 at the back there. So next, this one, which is the area of the square, so we can factorize this completely. So it will be x minus 1 over 2 square. So for this part, just solve it using your calculator. It will give you the answer of negative 25 over 4. So this is the vertex form for questions A. So now let us move to questions B. So negative x squared minus 2x plus 4. So this one already in general form. But here the A is negative 1. So first we're going to do the factorization with the common factor of negative 1. So I'm just going to write negative at the front here. So these two, we're going to divide it with the negative 1. So here will be plus 2x minus 4. Next, we're going to do the completing the square. So here, x squared plus 2x. We want to add in a number here. So the b is positive 2, divide it by 2, and then we're going to square it. So 2 divided by 2 is the same as number 1. So I'm just going to write number 1 here. So next, minus it with 1 square as well to keep the equation as the original one. So next, plus minus 4. So next, we can do the factorizations for this part. So it will be bracket x. So this one is 1, so it will be plus 1. And this part will give you the answer of negative 5. Next, we're going to expand this. So you're going to get negative bracket x plus 1 square. So minus 1 multiplied negative 5, you're going to get plus 5. So this is the vertex form for questions B. Question C. So this functions here already written in general form, but the A is not equal to positive 1. So first, we're going to factorize this with the common factor of negative 2. And for the other two terms here, we're going to divide it with the common factor, which is the negative 2. So here you're going to get positive 1 over 2x. Here is minus 3. So next, we can do the completing the square method. So here we want to add in a number, which is the b, 1 over 2, divide it by 2, you're going to get 1 over 4. Then we're going to square it. And then we're going to minus with the number that we add in. And don't forget, we still have a minus 3 at the back there. So next, for this part here, we're going to do the factorizations. So here you're going to get x plus 1 over 4 square. So this part will give you the answer of negative 49 over 16. So next, we're going to do the expansions. So you're going to get negative 2 bracket x plus 1 over 4 square. So here you're going to have plus 49 over 8. So that is the vertex form for C. Question D. So first, we're going to factorize this with the common factor of 3, so that the A is equal to 1. So these two here, you're going to divide by number 3. So here you're going to have negative 2 over 3x plus 3. So next, here we're going to add in a number. So take the b, which is negative 2 over 3. We're going to divide it by 2. Then you're going to get negative 1 over 3. And then we're going to square it. And minus with exactly the numbers that you add in. So plus 3 at the back there. So next, this part here, we're going to do the factorization. So as you add in negative 1 over 3, so here will be x minus 1 over 3 square. And this part, if you solve it, you're going to have the answer of negative 28 over 9. Next, we're going to expand for this part. So you're going to get 3 bracket x minus 1 over 3 square minus 28 over 3. So this is the vertex form. Question E. So the functions here is written in intercept form. To change it to vertex form, first we're going to expand the intercept form, then completing the square. So first expand this, you're going to get, so here you're going to have 6x minus x squared plus 12 minus 2x. Now I'm going to rearrange this and solve for the like term. So you're going to have minus x squared. So 6x minus 2x, you're going to have plus 4x plus 12. So this part here is the general form. Now we're going to continue using completing the square method to change it to vertex form. So first, make sure the a is equal to positive 1. So here is negative 1, so I'm going to factorize it with the common factor of negative 1. So these two I'm going to divide with negative 1. So here will be minus 4x minus 12. Next. Now I'm going to add in a number here. So I'm going to take the b, which is the negative 4. I'm going to divide it by 2 and then I'm going to square it. So negative 4 divided by 2 is the same as negative 2. So here I'm just going to write negative 2. And I'm going to minus with the number that I add in here. Then don't forget you still have a minus 12 here. So next, you can do the factorizations for this part. So here will be x, as this one is a minus 2, so here will be minus 2 squared. Solve for this part, it will give you the answer of minus 16. Then we're going to expand this. So you're going to get minus x minus 2 squared plus 16. So this is the vertex form for E. Question F. So this quadratic function is written in intercept form. So first we want to do the expansion to change this to general form. So here after the expansion, you're going to get x squared minus 2x plus 4x minus 8. So next we're going to solve for the like term here. You're going to have plus 2x minus 8. Now next I'm not going to expand this, as when you change it to vertex form using completing the square method, we want the a here is equal to positive 1. So from here straight away we can use the method completing the square to change it to vertex form. So here we're going to add in a number which is the b. Positive 2, we're going to divide it by 2 and then we're going to square it. So 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. So I'm just going to write number 1 here. And minus with exactly the numbers that you add in. So don't forget we still have a minus 8 there. So next, for this part, we're going to do the factorizations. So here you're going to have x, as this one is a number 1, so here will be x plus 1 square. Solve this and it will give you the answer of negative 9. Next, we're going to expand this. So you're going to get 2 times bracket x plus 1 square minus 18. So this is the vertex form for f.